symbolism. And not only that, oh, they kind of look the same. No, they went to Egypt and took these obelisks and said, there we go. This is perfect. This is exactly what we need, right in the middle of our Christian center. That's why it says that this beast would think to change times and laws. So it's not only God's law, but God's time. Everything. That time that he set up to worship him, to rest, to everything. The calendar, that there's no limits to what they will change. It's all based on this pagan system that they're trying to infiltrate slowly but surely into the Christian ideology. Does the Bible say Sunday in the Bible?
The word Sunday does not exist in the Bible. In fact,
not
the only
in the Bible.
relation to the sun that you see is in relation to what we're talking about is this system that don't worship the sun. Don't put your back towards the temple and worship the sun.
Yep.
Don't worship the moon and the stars in the heavens. So they're acknowledging there is not a single reference to first day worship as the Sabbath in the Bible that says the way that you can tell I am the Mother Church, the Holy Roman Mother Church, and the way that you know that you are under my authority is because you keep my day.
Yep.
That's the way you know. And if you don't, then you're not under my authority and you're using the Bible as your teacher. And we're seeing that this is consistent through all of these quotes. Here's another one. They, the Protestants, deem it their duty to keep the Sunday holy. Why? Because the Catholic Church tells them to do so. They have no other reason. The observance of Sunday thus comes to be an ecclesiastical law entirely distinct from the divine law of the Sabbath observance. The author of Sunday law is the Catholic Church. I mean, does it get more clear than that?
No.
Distinctly separate and different. When we read Satan's going to come and tell everyone to change the day and to keep Sunday holy, it's distinct and separate totally because you're choosing between these two contrasting systems. And we saw in the first slide of the last episode, everyone is going to have to make a choice. There's no sitting on the sidelines for this.
Yep.
Here's a few more. Not the creator of the universe in Genesis 2, verses 1 through 3, but the Catholic Church can claim the honor of having granted man a pause to his work every 7 days. So there you go, creator of the universe.
Yep.
We are over you. Here's another. Of course, the Catholic Church claims that the change was her act. And the act is a mark of her ecclesiastical power and authority in religious matters. I mean, we can see clearly that they know what's going on here.
Yep.
They know this is her mark. They know this will end up being the mark of the beast. And we're actually going to look at this UN mural at some point to decode that this plan has been in place. And these people, the United Nations, the United people, certain people in the inner circles around the world absolutely know that this is the plan and that this is going to be one of the issues.
And we don't even have to guess what the mark of the beast is. They're saying right here, this is the mark.
This is our mark. And time again, we could read 100 more pages worth of stuff. The narrative is not going to change. And again, we're not attacking Protestants who keep Sunday. We're attacking the institution of Sunday itself and saying, Protestants, come out and really have sola scriptura. Really follow God and have him be happy with your following the instruction manual that he gave us and not this other false system that has caused problems since basically going back to Eden. And so as we saw in the last episode, that all these attributes, it's the worship of the S-U-N, not the S-O-N. It's claims of being the source of creation, claims of being source of all life, claims to see all things, claims of source of truth and justice, found in all the ancient cultures, and it's always associated with the first day of the week. So to answer the question, why does God hate sun worship so much? It breaks all 4 of the first commandments and embodies the totality of this apostate system that we've been battling, the world he's been battling since the beginning. The worship of the sun and the worship of Tammuz is breaking the first commandment, no gods before God. The worship of the sun as an object is idol worship. Claiming that the God's day of rest in God's name as the first day is blaspheming God's name. And the fourth one is clearly the one that's under the attack the most, because the sun, God always takes the title of creator of all things. And here it breaks the fourth commandment by removing God as creator, and even the papacy changing the Sabbath and getting rid of the second commandment. I mean, there is no greater abomination than the worship of the sun. It's exactly as was found in the Ezekiel record.
Yep.
So, brother, I hope we were able to be clear enough to show that we are not judging people. I know for myself, not being raised Adventist, I had to come out of this same thing. I had to also come head to head with these things. My families were Sunday keepers. You know, my friends and people who were Christian were all Sunday keepers. This is not to say that if you worship on Sunday that you're somehow on Satan's side. You can love Jesus with all your heart and serve him, and he can see the difference. But once you know, you can't reject the truth, because if you do, you are now choosing your side.